Hello viewers. So I'm going to jump right to the trick, and the rest of the video will be additional information about this and the situation I'm in with the truck. So what you'll want to do if you cannot get this connector into this coupling and you're pushing and it just feels like something's not right, what I had to do was I had a small screwdriver I was able to put in here and lift by pulling away just a tiny little bit. There's one on the other side. It's the other side of the clip that you can lift while keeping constant pressure on the fitting itself going in. Lift a little bit each time, and eventually you'll see this snap in, or eventually it will snap in, I hope, if it's like this one. So what's going on here is this clip edge is so sharp that it will not, it's literally digging into this fitting. So if you've tried like I did, where I tried once, pulled it out to make sure nothing funny was going on, pushed even harder the second time, third time, and then I started to notice this copper color was gone on that beveled edge. Just a big, spot where it was digging in. And so after rereading the instructions, it says do not take this clip out. And funny enough, I did take this clip out when I first opened up the package. And what happens is, when you take this clip out and there's nothing in it, when you go to put the clip back in, it's sprung shut so much that this little, this beveled edge right here is so far in that it won't, for lack of a better term, ski jump over that to snap into place. And I don't know, I kind of wish I would have tried it. I don't know if it will, if this fitting is installed, because of this circumference this diameter that is in there, if it'll allow that to just flow over and snap into place. If anyone did that and was successful, let me know in the comments. I'd love to know. I'm also going to do another video about a transmission jack I got from Harbor Freight as well, that had its own little story with it as well. So my truck's a 2005. This is just some more additional information about this. Mine's a 2005 Ford Ranger, 4-cylinder, 2-wheel drive, and I obviously was having clutch problems where this did have a slave cylinder leak, and it's never really gone into gear good, even before these problems started happening. Well, on this, I completely replaced the system this time. I had done one of these slave cylinders before, and it helped, but I knew something was funny in the master cylinder and didn't know if it was contaminated oil or air trapped in that ridiculous upside down plunger that they have in there through the firewall. And so I just never knew. So I replaced the entire system and went through their bleed procedure, made sure that was good, triple checked that was good, and got this after I got over this hurdle, got it installed, and yet still it's not as good as I was hoping it would be. It's not at the point where the truck refuses to go into gear like it was, but I want it to be like ones that I remember having. You put the clutch in and it goes into gear, whatever one you want. I want to be able to hand the truck keys over to someone who knows how to drive a stick shift and not have to have them wonder what the trick is or if they're doing something wrong. That's what I was hoping for, but I think it's just, and I don't know, maybe if you have an opinion about this, leave it in the comments as well. I just think it's just a bad design, possibly. It also doesn't have an adjustable clutch lever either, which a little bit of slack in in the pedal, it seems like it'd go a long way if we're able to adjust that out, but we don't get the chance to on that, at least my model anyway. So let's see what else here. This was a Power Torque Clutch Master Slave cylinder and fitting. Let's see, was there anything else in this? I don't think so. Well, if you would like to offer support of this channel, please search out my original music by searching Scott Knox on all major music platforms. I just released my debut album called On Even Ground. Thank you for any support.